Okay, so it's been a while, and before I get into this video's main topic, let's do some backstory on the history of how we used to talk to each other during the times of back in the days before all these SJWs declared that we can't use these certain types of words anymore. So back in the day, like 2007, 2008, there was no such thing as safe space or trigger words or hate speech. In Call of Duty, anything and everything was said, and nobody gave two shits. You would hear the most profane, racist shit ever fucking said in those lobbies, and no one would bat a fucking eye. No one would care, and I'm pretty sure no one even fucking reported it. Because pretty much everyone did it. You would hear people screaming racial slurs at each other, fucking telling people to die. All this fucking shit. Because back then, the culture was very different. Nowadays, if you don't say the right thing, you will be instantly canceled, fired, fucking removed from everything. No one would love you, and you would be instantly remembered as that one guy on your fucking permanent record and never be able to get a job again. All because you used he or she when they said they aren't he or she. And if you don't fucking agree to their terminology, you'll be fired, yelled at, heckled, and never get a job ever again because you'll be somehow labeled as a hate speech preacher. But yet again, going back to the old days of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, in those lobbies, there was no such thing as safe space and no trigger warnings. Everything was off limits. Nothing was off limits. You'll hear racial slurs, sexist slurs, death threat, death threats, every type of threat thrown at you and your family, and nobody cared back then. But now, God forbid, you say he or she to someone that doesn't want to be called he or she. Oh fuck! You can get the cops called on you now for inciting hate speech, or blocked because you're somehow inciting hate speech, even though you just used he or she. Fucking two very basic common words that we were fucking taught at a very young age to fucking use. But anyway, you get the idea now. Very Everything back then was very different in the language. Back then, you could pretty much say whatever you want and no one would bat an eye. Nowadays, you can't even say fucking he or she anymore. Now, I was just playing some Halo Master Chief Collection with my friends, and we're in the middle of a match, and my friend just leaves. I don't know why, I don't know how. I didn't even know he was gone until I saw him get back online. So it said, your friend got back online at the bottom of my screen. He then runs into his brother's room and says he was banned for 10 minutes because of profanity. And the only thing he sent, we were not in game chat, by the way. We were in party chat. We don't use game chat. We were in there just talking, and he sent a message to someone saying, "You stink." That was enough to get him banned for temporary ban for 10 minutes for profanity. I'm sorry, is this is this the 80s where you can't even say fuck without being deemed demonic cultist? Like, dear fucking god. All he said was, "You stink." And he was banned. Is that the level of fucking safe space we're at? Where you can't even say you stink? He didn't even say you suck or you smell, he says just you stink. And that was apparently enough to fucking grounds for profanity. I'm sorry, but last time I checked, profanity's fuck, shit, bitch, fuck, all this other shit. But no, apparently it's now you stink. I mean, I don't even understand the logic anymore. I honestly don't understand this logic anymore, man. It's just completely fucking insane. God forbid you tell someone, "Oh my god, you stink." Fucking 10. It's not just the fucking 10 minutes I'm fucking confused about. It's just the ban in general. A temporary ban because you sent someone a message that says you stink. What? I mean, God forbid, back in the day, fucking profanity was like, bitch, fuck, shit, bitch, fuck. N-words everywhere. No, 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 no. Profanity now somehow relates to you stink. I'm sorry, but what era are we fucking living in anymore? It seems like we're regressing back in time of fucking culture. Back in the time when you couldn't even say fuck without being demonized. Without being considered a fucking demonic person who hates God. And then later on, we just stopped giving a shit. Like, oh, what the fuck's up, man? Oh, nothing. What's the fuck up with you? Fucking gaming. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking back in the day, nothing was fucking off limits. You would hear the most racist shit every fucking day of your life if you played those. But now, again, God forbid you use he or she. Somehow hate speech and somehow sexist and racist. I honestly don't get this culture shit anymore, man. But again, the thing that fucking boggles my mind the most is just the banning for the words you stink is somehow on the grounds for profanity. Like, really? Again, please tell me, what fucking era are we living in? Are we living in the fucking era now that we can't even fucking tell someone you stink anymore? It wasn't even hate speech. That's what's the fucking ban reason. It said profanity. Profanity from a game that has M rating. means mature, means 17 up. Actually, I'll go online right the fuck now. I'll show you this right now. The meaning for the inner speed. M. Mature, 17 plus. Intense violence, blood, gore, sexual content, and or strong language. A rated M game, and he gets banned for profanity. The person is playing an M-rated game. I think they're old enough to hear profanity by the rating system definition. But then again, these people don't even care about that anymore. They just instantly blame the violence of the games, and now the kids are playing these violent games. Like, well, maybe if you didn't give little fucking 5-year-old Timmy Grand Theft Auto when the fucking box clearly says rated M, 17 or plus, then you wouldn't have to worry about this now, would you? Goddamn, this rant's all over the place, but fucking hell. I mean, seriously. What era are we living in? My friend gets a fucking 10-minute temporary ban because he said you stink to someone. He sent a message that has a text saying you stink. That is enough to fucking warrant a ban, apparently. God forbid if he actually fucking used profanity in there, he'll probably get a fucking permanent ban now. Is that the way this world is going? My friend can't even tell someone you stink in a game without being banned for profanity. Is that what profanity is now? I just can't get my head around this fucking new culture shit, man. It's just insanity. It's just pure fucking insanity, man. Is it the fucking was he an SJW whose safe space was fucking encroached by someone saying a naughty word? Like, oh my god, he told me I stink! Profanity! Actually, no, it can't be an SJW because if it was an SJW, it would have been fucking qualified as hate speech. Because God knows what the fuck that means anymore. The goddamn definition's fucking brought in so fucking fast. So goddamn fast, it fucking loses all meaning. Please, tell me. What the fuck is this world coming to when you can't even tell someone you stink? Like, what is this world coming to? If you stink is on grounds for profanity. Like, how is this even fucking possible? I don't understand it. I honestly don't understand it at all. I, I can never understand it. I will never in my life be able to understand why my friend got a 10-minute temporary ban for saying you stink. It is insane. It is pure insanity. And if this is the way the world is heading, I am fearful for the future. If we can't even say you stink to someone, what's next? I would say that you look good, but that's already fucking somehow accused of being sexist. God forbid we say someone you look good. Oh my god, you're sexist as fuck! Sexual harassment! Okay, then what's next? Hi? Nope, that's already fucking sexist and sexual harassment. I just don't understand what the fuck to do anymore. You can't even say anything now. You say anything, it's instantly gonna be fucking racist, sexist, or fucking homophobic, or Islamophobic, or all these other phobics. That's just the way the world is now. Oh, hate speech and profanity. We now live in the world where you can't even say you stink to someone online. God help us if this is the way we fucking work now. I pray in the future that these people come to their fucking senses and see this is completely fucking insanity. I mean, really, again, fucking just 2 words. You stink is enough to warrant a 10-minute temporary ban for profanity. Profanity that was sent to a person playing an M-rated game. God forbid if something happens to their delicate little man. I mean, fucking hell, it's obviously fucking 7. I mean, it has to be 17 plus because he's playing a fucking. They're playing fucking Halo, the Master Chief Collection, which has a fucking M rating on front of the fucking box. And you're telling me that you can get fucking banned for profanity? Jesus fucking Christ. This world is coming to an end. And I'm fearful. If we can't even tell people you stink, what is next? What is next that is going to be considered profanity? I'm scared. I don't even know what the fuck to think anymore. Literally everything that I grew up with is I played Modern Warfare when I was little, and I turned out fine. But I mean, I heard those fucking voice chats. I was in those lobbies. And somehow, God forbid that can I just say, today's generation of kids and fucking snowflakes would not even survive 5 seconds in those lobbies. Because of all the safe space and trigger warnings they fucking set up around them, they would not even survive 5 seconds. Remember back in the day that we were every gamer on mono, every gamer just hurling slurs and racism at each other. I fear for the world. I fear for the world that this is now the generation that's going to lead us. The generation that fucking now dictates what we can and cannot say. This is how dictatorships start. When you start to control what we can and cannot say and declare this basic fucking pronouns that we were taught from day one in fucking kindergarten, he or she is now fucking hate speech. It's fucking transphobic. And fucking gender has no meaning now. I just give up. He or she, fucking basic pronouns in the fucking English language are fucking bad words. You stink is now fucking grounds for a 10-minute profanity ban. 10-minute profanity ban for fucking saying you stink. I fear for this world and what is coming to. If this is what the type of fucking things now get labeled for profanity, I fear for what's next.